Alrighty, so hey, Nerdfighterfication, how's it going? It's Wednesday. I am here at my house as always, and I wanted to make a video today about a couple of sports things that is happening in the news today, because a lot of sports stuff has gone on, and it's free vlog week. So yeah, that's the main reason why, if I'm honest. So, anyways, moving on. Tim Tebow, after the day after the Denver Broncos signed Peyton Manning to a long-term deal. They trade away their former star quarterback to the Jets for two draft picks. They gave up a draft pick themselves as well as Tim Tebow, but they got two in return. So uh, he's going to the Jets, which is an even more toxic environment than he would have been in if he had stayed at the Broncos. But Tebow and Sanchez are both real team players. So while I do think that most of them are, while I do think that both of them are going to have a lot of problems, they'll get over it and they'll move on. Um, I want to see what happens in New York because that's New York is such a toxic environment for a young quarterback. So to have a man just in his second year be thrown into this terrible situation now, it's just it's really weird. Um, so moving on to the other main story, which is the Saints have been running a bounty uh, the past couple of years, up until last season. They've been running bounties on injuring players. Like their defensive players were getting paid to knock players out of the game. They were specifically trying to injure them. They get $500 for an injury, $1,000 if you injured the man so much they got carted off on a stretcher, and those payouts would be doubled or tripled um, if it was a playoff game or a very important game, which is just despicable, if I'm honest. And as a result of this, Sean Payton, the head coach, is out for a year. The general manager is out for half a season and is fined $500,000. An assistant coach is suspended for 6 games. By the way, all these suspensions are without pay. Suspended for 6 games without pay. Um, the defensive coordinator, who who is running this scheme, is out indefinitely without pay. So at least a year, most likely a year and a half to 2 years, and no one's going to want to hire this man when he comes back. I've talked about this before, guys. This is why you don't put a higher value on sports than is necessary. Like, the value is attributed by the person. Some people have no value to it, some people have a lot of value to it. When too many people are in the same place at the same time and put such a high value on on sports that players' safety now becomes completely irrelevant, you're going to have a lot of problems. A lot of people are going to disagree with you, and you might even get in trouble. And that is what has happened here. I mean, it's just a stupid idea. It's a really stupid idea to go, I'm going to pay you to injure players. On like just go out and injure people. And these weren't like, I want you to injure the offensive lineman. No, it was like, go get Brett Favre and knock him out of the game. Go make Kurt Warner want to retire. Go screw with these people's futures. And that's where the problem lies. If people have been saying that this is very harsh, especially on Sean Payton, because Sean Payton wasn't the one that was streamlining this, but he was allowing it to happen. And if they knocked a player out for a year, 2 years, the rest of his career, they did that once. That's not just causing this man's path to be slightly altered. Um, you're taking money out of his you're taking money out of his pocket, you're taking food out of his kids' mouths, and these people don't have much else to go to. um, and you are making them relocate, you're causing their prospects to just drastically change. You're messing these people up, and it's kind of mean to think that um, they were just allowed to do this. And so I'm happy that this was done. I think that the punishment may be a little extreme in my mind. I don't know why so many people were affected by this, and some say that the suspensions and fines aren't even done. um, the Saints organization was even fined $500,000 and two draft picks. but uh, it was necessary. I think that they should have done this, and they did it very correctly in just going after and saying, you know what? If you guys want to throw caution to the wind and you want to risk people's futures, fine. Then you're also going to risk your own. And they did a great job of saying to anyone else, if you want to do this, you know what's going to happen now. So don't even try it. And sure enough, I mean, Roger Goodell's a little insane at times, but he's getting the job done. But that's all I had to say. Uh, Moral of the story: don't put too high of a value on sports. Um, I mean, just look at Montreal and how they cheered when Zdeno Chara got hit in the face with a puck, which is a very serious injury. It's very threatening to a man's safety. Um, they just hate Chara up there. But you're putting a higher value on sports than is necessary. Same with Vancouver and the riots. Same with L.A. and the riots. Same with Chicago and how they attacked Steve Bartman. And same with us and how we've in Massachusetts how we attacked Bill Buckner for 18 years. I mean that's just not right. Um, it's not a good thing. So yeah, don't put as high of a value on sports as you think. That's it. That's really it. So I'm gonna go. Lisa, I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, fun times. If you have any questions for me, ask them down in the comments section or on View. I have a View account now. It is view.com/showhobs. So it's not incredibly hard to find me. But go down into the description. Their link will be there, and you can ask me a question there or in the comment section. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Lisa, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.